guess.
That's right.
Let's get into him, baby.
Grand hustle, nigga.
Hey, man, they been waiting on this shit since what you know, huh?
Yeah.
It's the king,
Alright, my
nigga. The wait is over, nigga. Hey, hey.
1 for the money, 2 for the show, dog. 3 for the niggas hating on the low. Y'all know a picture worth a million words. I'ma show y'all. Death before dishonor, family before all. Without the braids, I'm the closest thing to old dog. Minus the testimony, say it ain't so, homie. Hey, shout it like that, don't it? World hopped on my jock, I got him right back on. Oh, step back, brush myself off. Pick business back up right where I left off. I can show my dough, that other guy just talk. Hey, where I live just as big as your projects, dog. Hey, better check my swagger, how I walk, how I talk, how I stack that cheddar. What I drive, how I dress, nigga, let's just better. 100 stacks on that, nigga, I'm just better. Somebody better tell them, man. They swag, oh my swag, everything.
Hey.
Very plain to see you steady me off a hard. To the point that my swag need a bodyguard. I thank you, cause in order y'all ought to be having y'all swag set in minds and apology. A lot of little me's I see got beef. What's the possibility? Stop, see you not me. Hardly worth a hill of beans. Step up to the guillotine. Get decapitated. Don't see how half of you rappers made it. Say goodbye to the fame and fortune. Say la vie. What the game need with you, nigga? They got me. I ride through the city so clean, seat really low. Automobile so pretty, but I'm illy though. No comparison. Ain't a nigga more thorough than this gangster American flow. Doper than heroin. King like Evelyn. Champagne, man, so deranged and belligerent. Ranked up there with Benjamin. Who? Andre 3K, B.I.G. Jay-Z, UGK, Scarface, Machiavelli, D-Great, Wayne, Common, Kanye, and Lupe. So fuck what you say, you welcome to ask who you made. Bet they say as of today, I'm back on top like a toupee.
Hey.
All objections overruled, it's overdue. Both high and sober too. I'm so high up over you. Same guy you see in the streets is as fly as here in the booth. So don't be surprised when you meet me to see I'm really the truth. Ooh, so uncouth, nigga who want proof. Must agree it shit I did, can't no one undo. I stay on my 1-2, nigga who want to turn a brunch into a brawl. Do what you gon' do. I'm wired, hot as a bitch in here, still cool as a Frigidaire. This year I'm on a mission, dear. Think that was something missing here. Rebel for the hell of it, hella rich. Never have to sell a brick again. Must I tell a bitch again? The bullshit I'm addressing, check I'm on some next level shit. Never been fucked in the game, I'm celibate. Rarely out my element, barely out the ghetto with 1 foot out and 1 foot in, intelligent as fellas get. Listen, let's settle this, be clear. I can fall back 7 years, still it ain't no one ahead of me. Consider it a blessing if you get to stand next to me. 5-star general, OG veteran, cake like Edelman, blowing that celery, stack that cash like the U.S. Treasury. Every single thing I ever did was done heavily. Rapping till you're 70, still ain't no catching me. Put it on my pops, Big Phil and Beverly. Be standing on the top still after they bury me. Nose in the air, so stuck up, arrogant. Ain't got long, hot songs, best cherish it. Cause when I drop mine, that's over. Finito, you're paying for your foul like a free throw. Bow, now. How could a nigga think that he could see me?
What's good? What's good, party people? It's Club Doom. We talking Bill Boyer, the Bill Boyer himself. We mostly talk about the Saudi Arabia thing. I've been curious, like I've heard about it, but I don't know about it in full detail. So I'm we gonna watch a video about that. We bumping some T.I.
take time to pop a lid off. Shit all over the web. Answer me, is y'all sick in your fucking mind? You figuring I'm a fizz off. Never cooled off, tip scorching. Minimal injury, though they wishing me maximum misfortune. Number one, hand down flows, paint portraits. Everybody thinks you stink like horse shit. House full of chicks on some girl next door shit. A king of oneself, 30 mil like the store quit. Of course, this case lost all my endorsements. Tripled up on real estate, still buying more shit. But till bankrupt, according to your sources, I'm still caked up along with more reinforcement. Tore shit up from the library to the rooftops. Officially, the hottest nigga rapper since Tupac. Before you rap about me, best ask about me. I'm out my fucking mind, need counseling. Please don't doubt me, trust me. Drama ain't nothing. It's all fun and game till somebody start busting. Limit my discussion.
Yo, Eastside with the 5. Oh man, I ain't get to catch up with basketball or like do any of the March Madness shit. I've been busy, dang. For what happened to Magic City Day in Atlanta, basketball gods cursed the Spurs the rest of the season. Fuck Luke Cornet. I'm gonna have to. It's gonna be a struggle for me this next week. Basketball, you know, keeping up with basketball. I'm barely able to do it as is. And it's March Madness, ain't it? Ah. I don't know. Looks like the Sixers take on Jazz tonight. I gotta catch up with what's going on in b-ball. I gotta check out Steel Ball Run still. I got a lot on my plate. Oh, it's I think there's a bit of a name change. A small corner of the internet. Oh no, the title. Okay, the handle is A Small Corner. It's still My Small Corner for the channel title. Okay, that makes sense. But yeah, bro with the 5. Did you see that they posted Aqua Teen episodes for free on YouTube? I don't know if that's. It says official, but I don't know if that's an official YouTube channel. I don't know. I've seen people try to pull that shit enough on like YouTube and shit for me to think maybe it's just like a rando with like a whole bunch of clips and episodes and shit, just posting it and saying it's official. I don't know, unless Adult Swim like linked the channel and shit, and I'm just naive to it. Like, oh no, part of me just feel like it's fake. But let's see here. Can't wait for kids to find it and think it's a new web series. Oh my god. Oh, that'll be painful. That'll be painful. Zoomers and Gen Alpha discovering Aqua Teen for the first time and acting like it's new. Nah. I'm not looking forward to that. Yo, what's up, Reddit? What's up, Anime Game?
else cause I'm too smart to put one of my partners right through culinary art school. Now he my personal chef, so that bread he get it. Put them all in houses.
Okay, Eastside, but which Super Mario movie? Is we talking the peak from the 90s, or is we talking the 2020 slop?
What's up, motherfucker?
The recent one. I don't hate the recent one. I don't hate it. I don't think it's bad. But it definitely lacks that creative edge that I liked in the 90s one. As much as we like the shit on the 90s one, it had soul, dude. It had soul.
Cause I'm standing on top, looking down at it all. No, from down there to y'all, it seems like I got it all. Homie, I ain't get enough. I'm still trying to triple up. That's why we got street cred down a cool building up. Say I'm doing too much shit. I say
what am I smoking? I forget what I'm smoking. My homie who gave it to me, like, he told me the name of the strain. He told me the name. It's a sativa. I know that, but I forget the name. I broke that cycle, now my family live a life of mandatory minimums, but not when the judge sentenced them. Cousins in college, where you think they get tuition from? Jeffrey standing around wishing, huh? Hey, why you standing around looking dumb? Yeah, I will explain it. They evolved from dinosaurs instead of hominids. That's what happened. They say it in the movie. Oh, anime games. You ain't seen the original I have it on DVD. Could I maybe get away with it? Could I get away with it? I want to be able to get away with it. I want to get away with it. Because that would be a fun stream. That would be such a fun stream. I'm worried it would have to be on like a Wednesday or Thursday or some shit. It would have to be in like, cause like Lord knows YouTube finna take down the stream and then like boot my ass over to you know, I'm gonna have to go to like Odyssey. Know what I mean? Small corner of the internet with the 5. I love how Gabriel Iglesias went to Arabia too and got away with it because he not only did a show there previously, his whole thing is being chill. Yeah, I don't think from what I've heard, the Saudi government ain't that chill. They ain't that chill. They wanna make it seem like they chilled out a bit. Yeah, if we do a Super Mario Bros. Movie stream, it would have to be, we would have to either, like, I don't know, react to the Nostalgia Critic review from, like, decades ago at this point, or do it on Odyssey. And while I like the occasional Odyssey stream, Slip Slop Guy is the only one who ever shows up. Shout out to Slip Slop in chat. He's a real one. He's the only bull I ever see pop out for the Odyssey exclusive streams. I mean, that's not entirely fair. I seen Star there once. Where's Star at? I don't see Star at the moment. But yeah, we've done some Odyssey exclusive streams here and there. A couple. We did a Manborg one and we did a Filthy Frank one. And Star and Slip Slop be the only ones I've ever seen pull up to those. You use Odyssey for sports? I should start using Odyssey for sports. Yeah, I do Odyssey streams on occasion, but like I announce it first. I usually announce it on like either the stream prior and the community tab within like so you know, always be on the lookout on Doom's community tab. You never know when an Odyssey stream about to be announced, because those are fun. Esau with the 2, so Slip Slop is Doom's glorious king. Interesting. Uh-oh. We might be getting shipped, Slip Slop. You might, the chat might be turning you into Slip Ship guy, or Ship Slop guy. I don't like Ship Slop. Ship Slop sound too weird. That might, I don't know. Hopefully, brace yourself is what I'm saying. I can't control, I can moderate chat as much as I can moderate chat all I want, but, you know, sometimes chat just do what they want. So just I'm bracing myself, you brace yourself. Small corner with the 2, check DMs, probably won't be there for the watch though. Oh, what is it? Let me see. What is Small Corner sending me tonight? Small Corner usually sends me some goated material. Fluffy visits Saudi Arabia. I probably wouldn't be able to react anyway. I would imagine either Gabriel, his company, or the Saudis would take my stream down. I could attempt it. I could attempt it later tonight. I will attempt it. It's free? Okay. Noel with the 5. Tim Dillon sold out to Saudi Arabia and got booted from the lineup because he defended their use of slavery. What? What did he say? Oh, I gotta know what the fuck he said. I gotta know what the fuck he said. Oh, it's from 10 years at the Oh, Fluffy visits Saudi Arabia 12 years ago. Oh, shit. Interesting. Interesting. All right, let me stop the music here. For anyone wondering what we were listening to so far throughout the stream, that was T.I.'s classic album, Paper Trail. It's a good album. I need to actually pick it up. I saw it at one of my antique stores. One of my antique stores where I usually go for video games and music, and movies and shit. I saw Paper Trail there. I might have to pick it up. I might. And then Esau with the 2 reasons. Doom's reaction will be like AOL dial-up. You mean like this? You mean like this? I don't know if I have a favorite T.I. song. We could probably hit up a bit of the Doug reaction tonight. Oh, man. So, let's get to it. I have this video here. I have this video that apparently explains the hypocritical downfall of Blue Burr by Ghost Gum. That's what I want to react to tonight. That I want to see what this is about, because I keep hearing about it. I keep hearing about it, but I've never actually looked into it.
This video hurts me to make because, man, I loved Bill Burr.
Oh shit. Oh shit. Yep. Sorry, Bill. I mean, sorry, Ghost Gum. Your goat's washed. First time, huh? Your goat's washed? Yeah, first time. First time? Yeah. Ghost Gum, you talking to someone who grew up as a stan of both. As a stan of, let's see, who'd I stan growing up? I stan Meek Mill, Doug TeNapel. yeah, going real good. Technically Sega. I grew up with a lot of Sega, and a lot of Sega consoles. You know, we had a Sega Genesis. We had a family. We had family with a Dreamcast and shit. And I was like, yeah, Sega for life. Sega will never end. We all know how that ended. You know, I have a very bad habit of picking up goats who eventually become washed. That's just like a bad habit. I don't know. Kanye. Oh my god. Oh, fun little fact. Okay, remember the journalist I reacted to on stream? I forget which stream it was, but I reacted to a journalist, a hip-hop journalist, who recounted his one and only Kanye interview from before college dropout. He recently interviewed someone who has confirmed that Kanye, who was once banned from, well, not technically banned from doing shows in the United States, but banned from performing at any venues owned by the big companies that Kanye could do a show at in the United States. So effectively banned. You know, only instead of the state saying it, it's the oligopolies saying it. No, I mean, yeah. They recently are allowing Kanye to do a possible little stadium show. So yeah. I think that Wall Street Journal ad, that Wall Street Journal apology, we all know who that was to. That wasn't to the fans. That wasn't to the average everyday listeners who are disappointed with Kanye and his antics. Nah, that wasn't for us. That was for the people who own the venues. He got that ass unbanned, apparently. You said with the two, ask Doom about his savior, Nick Sirianni? I'm not for a second I thought that said Nick Mariah. And I was like, hey, yo, the old Juice WRLD producer, honestly, he's pretty good. Watch, Nick Sirianni is probably like someone I should know. Let me just quick search him. The name's not ringing a bell. And it's probably just because I'm fucking stupid. Yeah, he's the Eagles coach. Of course. Yeah, it's someone I should know. It's someone I should know. Yeah, I knew. Oh, wasn't he the... No, it wasn't, but it was some other guy who got fired. I forget. You're gonna get crucified tonight? Look, I don't remember all the names sometimes, okay? There's a lot of names. There's a lot of positions, there's a lot of players, there's a lot of coaches, offensive coordinator, defensive coordinator. I can't remember all the damn names, okay? Doom fakes. If it were snowing right now, attention fan, I swear to God, I would be laying in it. I swear to God, attention fan, if there was snow on the ground right now, how dare you? Small corner of the internet with the 5. really off topic, but did you see that NVIDIA, that NVIDIA AI or NVIDIA AI stuff? The best part be they said devs be on board with it. Then guess what? Turns out they not. Oh! Small Corner, is you talking about NVIDIA was like, that statement NVIDIA made? NVIDIA made like some kind of weird statement. I saw it on Twitter where it's like, we are dumping all of our resources and investments and like our children's college funds and shit into AI because AI is the future and no other reason. And please let this investment work out. And everyone's like, haha, no. Haha, no. No. Guess who gonna get bankrupt? If these corporations could ever go bankrupt without getting a fucking bailout. If these corps could bankrupt. 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 I can see you shining. If these walls could talk. I need to re-listen to Pimp a Butterfly. That's such a good album. That's such a good album. But where were we? Ah, yes.
When it comes to comedy, Bill Burr is an absolute legend. Not only with his sharp and funny sketches, but with his no-nonsense, never-say-sorry attitude to the world.
You had to beat the out of people for like 3 decades before you could like chill, smoke a little weed, put on your Little Rascals hat, and just chill out.
The Little Rascals hat will haunt me for the rest of my life.
He established himself as a guy who was not to be messed with. He could flip any situation onto the offensive and destroy anyone. This reputation as a comedy untouchable seemed absolutely impeccable. The guy was absolutely bulletproof. He took a booing Philly crowd and insulted them so bad that they started cheering in one of the most legendary stand-up clips of all time.
Fucking Rocky is your...
I mean, that's impressive. I will say, that is impressive. Especially in Philly. In good old blue-collar Philly, that's impressive.
Took a booing Philly crowd and insulted them so bad that they started cheering in one of the most legendary stand-up clips of all time.
Fucking Rocky is your hero. The whole pride of your city is built around a fucking guy who doesn't even exist. You got fucking Joe Frazier is from there, but he's black, so you can't fucking deal with him. So you make a fucking statue for some 3-foot fucking Italian, you stupid Philly cheese-eating fucking jackasses.
He went after everyone, women, disabled people, white dudes. Nobody was safe. Even if you didn't like Bill Burr, you had to respect it. But
those
what
last
put him
two
in
were
eye
the
of
same. He
public
just repeated the
recently
same
was
thing.
his comments about billionaires. The United States and the world of podcasting is changing right now. In the time where all these podcasters like Joe Rogan were rubbing elbows with elites and billionaires, Bill wasn't afraid to call them out, and rightfully so in most people's opinion. The best part about this is Bill was a multi-millionaire in his own right, so he could say these things without selling out. He made his money and was saying what all the other comedians were afraid to.
I know, right? Like, if you already a multimillionaire, then what the fuck do you need Saudi money for? You're already set. What, do taxes? I highly doubt taxes bone you that hard when you're a millionaire, okay? Alright. No way all the fucking notorious tax breaks are just for the billionaires. You telling me the millionaires can't even catch a break? That's how you know we cooked. That's how you when the actual rich people when the rich people can't even be rich because the richer people are just that big a pain in the ass. Esau with the 2. Better not be playing with your Eagles husbando jar boy. I don't know how to respond to these sometimes, Esai. I don't know how to respond to some of these sometimes. Like, that was just wild. Just full disclosure, there's no Hertz jar, there's no Swoop jar, There's no Nick Syrian Jar, however you pronounce his last name, Sirianni. There's no Sirianni Jar. Okay. There's no Brown Jar.
That is until one moment which single-handedly destroyed his entire reputation that he spent over 20 years building, when he accepted a cash offer from one of the most oppressive regimes in the world, making all of what he said completely irrelevant. Now, Bill Burr, the comedy shark, who at one point you didn't dare make an enemy, has become a laughingstock. He's bleeding fans every single day. And
I remember that Simpsons clip. I remember this one. How does it feel? Nelson. Is his name Nelson? I'm forgetting. Yeah, I think his name's Nelson.
Day, and instead of just moving on from this, he's doubled down, calling his fans stupid. I've never seen someone go from universally beloved to universally hated in such a short period of time. So what happened, and how does this speak to the current internet culture as a whole?
Jacob,
Well,
I've been getting gaslit by y'all in chat so much, I don't even know anymore.
Brash and in-your-face comedian. He started as a stand-up comic, but what made him huge was getting into acting. You might remember him from Breaking Bad, but before that, his big breakout role was in The Chappelle Show. The Chappelle Show was massive, and he had some genuinely funny moments on it. So riding off the back of his success, then on other shows like Breaking Bad, he started being able to tour as a comic, and people loved it. He represented that Boston stereotype. Loud, brash, unapologetic, the guy who says what everyone is thinking. He's like one of your dad's angry friends, except he's actually really funny. He'd never back down, and if he smelt blood, he'd go in for the kill. The Bill Burr H3 podcast literally contributed to Ethan Klein going to therapy, and honestly, I'd do the same.
Yikes. Ouch. I can never gauge on how the internet feels about Ethan Klein anymore. Yeah, you want to know something, chat? Real quick, I have never understood the appeal of Ethan Klein. Ever. Or H3. Never. The only video of his I have ever fucking watched in my life, in my entire life, was when he won that one lawsuit. There was that one lawsuit where, like, you know, someone was trying to sue him for, you know, his reaction video to it, and he won, right? That's it. That is all I've ever seen willingly of the man. Every other bit of H3 Ethan Klein media I have consumed in my lifetime has all been against my will. It's like Sweet Child of Mine by Guns N' Roses. I have never willingly put that song on once in my life. It has always just been there. I can't escape it. It's always just in my face. It don't matter if I'm in the mood for it or not in the mood for it or whatever. It's just there. I can't escape it. And it's annoying. It's to the point where I don't care if people like him or don't like him or have changed their opinions about it. I don't like him just on the principle that I keep seeing his dumb ass all the fucking time when I never asked for it. I never asked to see this man once in my life. I don't care what he does. I don't care what he says. He is nothing to me. His life is nothing. Not even pre-podcast H3. Nah, never. I never had a reason to watch him. I just remember, I knew him as like that guy in the shotgun bit from Filthy Frank. I know him as that. I knew him as that. I knew him as the bull from that one Filthy Frank clip where Frank asked him to shoot him with a shotgun. That's how I know him. Okay? I have negative interest in anything this person does. And yet he is always being shoved in my goddamn face, and I hate him just on that principle alone. Just on that principle alone, I don't like him. Fuck him. I can't escape it. And this shit's mad annoying. Esau with the 2. Fact. Doom blushes over kissed homies each crescent moon. Again, I don't know how to respond to that. Well, I mean, I am laughing, and that is technically increasing blood flow in my face. I don't have a mirror, so I couldn't check if like if that's technically blushing, if I'm blushing or not. But the potential's there, I guess.
It was during this time that Bill Burr would frequently appear on Joe Rogan's podcast, making him blow up even more.
Yeah, I don't even
He
know.
released
But
a series of specials, which some of them are very highly regarded. Personally, I find most of them are pretty good. Like, he was basically what the Rogan guys wish they were. He was selling out Fenway Park, Madison Square Garden, Gillette Stadium just by doing stand-up. He was easily one of the most liked and well-respected comedians in the world. He was getting cast in Netflix shows, doing SNL, and performing at Tom Brady's New England retirement ceremony. He was basically living his dream. He was also in GTA 4, fun fact.
Coming back.
I'd love to, man, but I'm seeing this hot Russian broad over on Firefly Island. Gonna drink her daddy's expensive vodka and fuck her under the pier.
Unlike the guys we mentioned before, like Bert Kreischer, Tom Segura, he seemed to be pretty humble and down to earth despite all this fame, unafraid to call out bullshit, which is what people love. Now, there is an unfortunate reality in stand-up comedy nowadays. What makes sustained success in comedy isn't necessarily humor, it's relevance. Comedians...
Yeah, it'd be like that in music, too. It'd be like that in music. Wiz Khalifa, Ace Hood, you know, they can drop all the certified bangers in the world, but ain't nobody finna listen to it. At least not over whatever the fuck, like, I don't know, do people even listen to Lil B? I don't know, what do people even listen to nowadays? I don't know if that makes my point fall flat, me not being able to name anyone, or if that, like, proves my point. I can't tell. I'm a bit lost. I'm gonna just go with Drake. Drake. You know, Lord knows Ace Hood or Wiz Khalifa are not getting any more attention than, say, Kanye or Drake. Right? Let's see here. Ted Comment with the 5. I'm gonna say something that's gonna make you mad. Gangsta rap is derivative of Irish Republican Army music. They predate songs about peeing cops by 20 years. Hold on, I'm just processing that. I'm just processing that. One sec. I'm looking up the term derivative. Derivative meaning. Okay, I need a just so. Okay, imitative of the work of another person and usually disapproved of for that. I don't know. I'm processing. You know what? You know. Okay. Me trying to process that take. All right, if I can find the right clip. If I can find the right clip.
No evidence.
If I can find the right clip, I'm gonna show y'all like me trying to process that take. Okay. Yeah, testing Jimmy's candy. Okay, okay, this. All right, so this is Ted. Just use your imaginations. This is Ted. Whipping up that tape for me and chat to process. This is the second attempt.
Look, I don't want to say that was
with the music and everything. That's me trying to process that take. Okay, that's me and probably some other people in chat trying to process that take with the music and everything. Like That's the best way I can describe what I'm feeling right now from that take. Precisely this.
Are more celebrities than they are comics, if you know what I'm saying. Amy Schumer has been relevant for years, and most of that, especially recently, is because people hate her. So it's rare when someone like Bill, who's so comedically successful, can stay relevant. He was getting a ton of attention in the modern media sphere, and it was for what he was doing all along, just being himself. And most importantly, for the context of this,
Just gotta be yourself. You just gotta be yourself.
saying the quiet part out loud. There was a time in the last couple of years, and I guess it's still happening, when every single billionaire, politician, and antichrist was cuddling up to random podcast comedians, with the idea that these podcasters like Joe Rogan would end up humanizing people like Peter Thiel.
Yeah, I've been curious about all the Bill Burr. I keep wanting to call him Blue Blur. I guess I played too much Sonic back in the day, but I want to see what this whole I want to hear what this whole Bill Burr controversy is about.
Like, hey, this guy's not so bad. And it sounds really stupid when I put it like that, but it actually worked insanely well. A lot of these guys, especially Joe Rogan, bought it hook, line, and sinker. But Bill was different. He never compromised his morals for a big podcast guest like Mark Zuckerberg. Bill was pretty hardline when it came to this stuff. He hated it, and people loved him for it. You know what? Elon Musk is a fucking loser. Why does he need so much money? Peter Thiel is a fucking psycho.
Chat. I cannot say on social media. I'm probably not on any social media site. I probably could not say how I truly feel about Elon Musk. And I'm probably not. I'd probably get arrested potentially for my personal opinions on that fat, un-American, nepo baby spastic. to put it politely. to put it as politely as I can. I don't care for him. I don't care for him. And I'm gonna just like, you know, I'm gonna just read the super. I'm gonna just go ahead and change topic to this super before I say Reddit. The terms of service would not allow it. Terms of service would not allow it. Okay, terms of service would not allow me to say what it is. Like there wouldn't be a stream anymore. The stream would go poof. Know what I'm saying? So Liquid Snappy with the 5. Thank you for coming in just at the right time. Speaking of comedians, I think we should send Bert Kreischer. I don't know why I called him Bert Kreischer to the moon and just leave him there. That's probably funnier than anything Bert's ever said.
Path, and we should be worried about him. He weirdly became a champion for the average person, and people loved it, but this should have been expected.
That's the weird thing, Ted. I could probably say it on X. I could maybe say it on X.
Of comedy was just being an average guy. Despite being so rich and successful, he still maintained his humanity and relatability. He wasn't going left wing or right wing, he was going up, which is why so many people could back him. In fact, this gained him more popularity than he already had, and blowing up his spotlight even more than it already was. Now listen, not everything Bill Burr did was amazing. We have a members only video about his horrible new movie, Old Dads, which him and his wife wrote, and the movie is fucking atrocious. I mean, it's really fucking bad. But even if he had misses like this, or
Yeah, you know what I miss, chat? You know what I miss? I miss when comedians could write a movie and the movies were actually good. My all-time favorite film, like I love this movie to death. I have rewatched it so many times. Be Harlem Nights. Eddie Murphy, Richard Pryor, two comedians, came together and made one banger of a movie. I love Harlem Nights. Greatest movie ever made, in my opinion. It is fan-fucking-tastic. Okay? When are we gonna get that again? When are we gonna get comedians who can actually write fucking comedies again? When? I need that. I need that to come back. Please. That's one of the staples of like the the 90s and mid 2000s that I especially want to come back. Along with like, bulky transparent tech and like malls. That's what I need. I need comedy. I need comedians to write actually good comedy movies. That's what I need. Real rap. Ted comment with the 2. I said it would make you mad, not that it was true. LMAO. Yeah, I showed you my reaction to that take. Need I remind you? This is me processing your take.
Or people thought he went too far sometimes. You couldn't really say he was morally inconsistent, even if you might disagree with him. He had his beliefs, he stuck to them, and he wasn't going to apologize for them. Which is why when Riyadh, Saudi Arabia, announced they were going to be hosting a comedy event, and what the fuck is this?
Who else is on that? Do I see Kevin Hart? I think I see Kevin Hart.
Saudi Arabia announced they were going to be hosting a comedy event, and what the
Oh man. Is that yeah, I think that's Kevin Hart. I don't recognize any of these. Who the fuck are these other comedians? Who the fuck even are these people? I know Bill Burr and Kevin Hart. I don't recognize anyone else. Who the fuck is that?
fuck is this? Now I'm gonna give you a little backstory on this, so it makes
That could be Jamie Foxx. I don't know. That don't look like Jamie Foxx to me, but I ain't seen a Jamie Foxx movie in a minute.
sense. The Saudi government is pretty fucking evil, and I don't have to go into gory details, but torture of journalists, brutal repression of free speech, slavery, you get the point. So why the fuck would this conservative Muslim country host a comedy festival? Well, the whole idea is it's a part of Saudi Project 2030. The whole point is to move the country away from oil, which it's overwhelmingly dependent on, and rebrand itself.
That also explains why they've been like doing shit like they bought SNK. I think they tried to buy EA. I don't know if that went through, but it might have. Yeah, that explains the WWE shit. I remember that WWE event. They did like a WWE event last year in Saudi Arabia.
Also to whitewash all of its human.
The one wrestler was dressed like Rogue, I think her name is, from X-Men. That was pretty cool.
Rights abuses, with stuff like Riyadh season boxing and UFC, Mr. Beastland, and now
Mr. Beastland. Oh my god. It's been so long. Chat. I don't see a single profile pic in here unless Star magically shows up. I don't think there's a single profile in here who remembers the time I went to, what the fuck was it? Mr. Beast's fast food restaurant. His fast food Beast Burger. The time I went to Beast Burger. This a deep cut, chat. Club Doom's Beast Burger Adventure. That's a deep cut. That's pre-Drift King. Oh shit, Hollow, you remember that? Metal Beast might have been there for that. Uh-huh. Yeah, the NYCB. Yeah, Unoriginal Sin might have been there for that. Yeah, oh my god. Oh my god. Yeah, the ketchup dispenser. Not only was it a fucking mess over there. Okay. Let me describe what Beast Burger was like. Let me describe what Beast Burger was like and why I was low-key pissed at my one homie for dragging me there. Okay. The line was like an hour long. The chicken was undercooked. Like undercooked. Like it was still practically pink despite coming out of a fryer. I don't even know how you do that. I don't even know how that's possible. The menus, the menu screens. If you looked closely, you could see at the bottom the Windows start. You could see the Windows bar. It was running on like Windows 10 or Vista or some shit. Whatever, like you could still see like Internet Explorer and and other apps at the bottom in the little bottom corner. Know what I'm saying? So they were just running it off of shitty computer monitors. The ketchup dispenser was practically empty and unkempt. It was sticky all over the place and covered in like trash. The trash, mind you, was overflowing. Okay? What else? Oh, they had that in the gift shop. The gift shop they had like this Mr. Beast they had Mr. Beast videos playing, like an endless playlist of Mr. Beast videos playing on loop. When we managed to get there, they was playing like this real old deep cut Mr. Beast video where I guess they weren't paying attention to what was on the playlist, because it was like some old John where he was talking about his depression and like how he don't think he can keep doing this anymore, and he's in a really dark place right now. The fries were hard as a rock, and I couldn't even, and on the way home from that less than mid experience, to put it lightly, I couldn't even make it to when we got home to use the bathroom. I had to practically like escape from the car and run to the nearest fucking deli in some Spanish speaking part of the city. It was obviously like, you know, like I don't know if it was like mostly Dominican or what. I couldn't tell you the specific. I just ran to like this random ass deli. Nobody there spoke English, but nobody had to. The owner of the establishment could see how I ran in and the look on my face, and he just gave me a nod and like pointed to the back, like where the bathroom was. It was that fucking bad. Fuck Mr. Beast. Fuck Beast Burger. Fuck everything else he has ever done ever. And shout out to that random deli. Shout out to that random New York City deli, because that saved me, bro. That man, I will never forget the nod that man gave me. That you know, shout out to you, man. I wish I knew the name of your deli so I could shout it out, and like, I don't know, maybe like 2 people who live near the area could hit you up and be like, you know, and give you more business by just, you know, virtue of being the deli that saved Doom's ass, literally. Fuck Mr. Beast, man.
this comedy festival are just a couple examples. The Saudi elites are worth trillions of dollars and are putting money towards cleaning up their image internationally, but still barely changing anything internally. They want to give the appearance.
Oh, and his chocolate bars were mid too. His chocolate bars were mid. It's literally just a softer Hershey's. It's literally just a Hershey's bar, but a little softer. That's it. That's it. If you care about if you that big of a texture bowl that you have to have mush Hershey bars, I guess it's alright. Noel at the 10. You know how high-end YouTube videos have club tracks in different languages? Mr. Beast has that in his videos. And in Japanese, Mr. Beast is dubbed by Junko Takeuchi, aka Naruto. Okay, that's low-key funny. Okay, that's low-key funny. Okay, okay. Pulling up a Mr. Beast video and hearing Naruto is has been that's some good shit. That's funny, low-key. I will say. I'm gonna let the video ride real quick.
Says that they're better. Now, all of the stuff I mentioned still exists. So for a guy like Bill Burr, who said this,
at least these fucking billionaires, they need to be put down, you know, like fucking rabid dogs.
I mean, like, what the fuck? The dude has built his entire recent brand around hating American billionaires, which I think is fine. There's a lot to hate there, but now he's doing a show for Saudi trillionaires. I mean, I'm not gonna lie, as someone who loved Bill Burr, it's kind of a what the fuck moment for me. I think David Cross put it best when he showed how much a lot of these comedians were worth. People like Shane Gillis, Stavros Halkias, Leslie Liao, and other comedians turned down offers to go to the festival despite them offering shitloads of money, citing Saudi Arabia's brutal human rights record, free speech restrictions, and even what they were allowed to say in the set. Iconic Australian comedian Jim Jeffries, while defending Saudi Arabia, brought
I think someone mentioned this. Someone in chat mentioned this earlier.
up a journalist they executed, comparing it to how the USA has human rights abuses, and was kicked from the festival. Like he was defending Saudi Arabia. Same with Tim Dillon. He was kicked for talking about the slaves in Saudi Arabia and joking about it.
They heard what you said about them having slaves, and I said I was being positive about it.
Fucking what? You fucking what, mate? Fucking
slaves in Saudi Arabia and joking about it.
They heard what you said about them having slaves, and I said I was being positive about it. I was defending them. He goes, well, I know that. I know you were defending. I said I was defending them for having slaves. I literally said slaves are probably hard workers and, for the most part, agreeable.
He then...
Yeah, they kind of have to be so they don't fucking die. Oh. Oh man, that was Yikes City. New Yikes City. Holy fuck, that is bad. Sucks to suck.
cited he was going to be paid $375,000 to do the festival, and no disrespect to Tim, he's hilarious, but Bill Burr is on another level of fame than him. I've seen figures to suggest that he was roughly paid $1.5 million, which is completely plausible, although we don't have an actual number here. Going off the Tim Dillon estimate though, I wouldn't be surprised if it was easily over $1 million. So Bill Burr, along with some other people, go and do the Riyadh Comedy Festival, and it was as embarrassing as you'd expect. Ironically, one of the guys who brought Bill Burr's name into the comedy sphere, legend Dave Chappelle, even said it was easier to speak in Saudi Arabia than America, which like has
Oh my god. Okay. Dave. In the miracle or circumstance or shenanigans Dave Chappelle ever hears this, you want to know why it seems like it's easier to speak your mind in Saudi Arabia than it is in the US? Because when people talk out of turn in the US, they experience what you experience. They get canceled. They got people on the internet complaining about them, right? When you talk out of turn in Saudi Arabia, you get taken to super prison and fucking die. You fucking spastic. You fucking dipshit. Fucking dumb dick ass. Fucking. Holy shit, that's stupid. Holy shit, that's dumb. Suck on D's nuts with the two. Slaves got that good work ethic. Yeah, I bet. Yeah, especially with the ever-looming threat of death. Yeah, I bet they work hard.
Has to be parody. With Dave Chappelle cozying up to Elon Musk lately, randomly bringing him out on stage, which was super fucking weird. I mean, I don't know if he's kidding here. It didn't really seem like a joke. And it's so funny because these dudes, like half of their material is rallying about the joke police and free speech. But as soon as they are paid millions of dollars, they'll compromise their morals completely. I'll say whatever you're paying me, sir. So Bill Burr's fans were more than unhappy, more than Dave Chappelle's fans, because Bill Burr had just built up this reputation for speaking against the elites and the wealthy. People were very unhappy, and that's pretty present if you look through his comments on any of his podcasts since the festival. Now, I'm gonna be honest and candid with you guys for a second here. As someone who's done YouTube as my job for over 5 years now, I'm gonna give you the insider's trick. There are 3 ways to handle criticism as a public figure. Number 1, the most effective way, and this might piss some of you off, don't even acknowledge it happened. While this doesn't work for someone like EDP or, someone who's done something really heinous, it works for most, if
I don't
not
even know
all
who those
other
two are.
controversies. The thinking is information and controversy moves so fast online that if you give it a bit of time, sometimes literally like a week or 2, it'll just blow over. Personally speaking, this is without a doubt the best strategy. People are mad at you because you said the word retard or called something gay. You pretend they don't exist. Everyone forgets apart from a random Twitter post 2 years later that no one pays attention to. It's brilliant. Now, option 2 is apologize. There's this idea that apologizing online is never a good thing, which is not necessarily true. Apologizing is fine if you're genuinely sorry about something. People make mistakes. It happens, whatever.
The thing with apologies, online and otherwise, is a lot of people don't apologize. I mean, like a lot of people don't apologize because it's the right thing to do and because they want to actually correct the behavior. A lot of times people just apologize out of obligation because it feels like it'll get them out of shit. Okay, that is the rule, not the exception, unfortunately. It shouldn't be that way, but that's just kind of how people in society work. I've been on this planet long enough to know that is in fact the rule. When more often than not, I'd say about 70 to 80% of the time, when someone's apologizing both online and in real life, it's just because they want to get out of the shit they got themselves into. Okay, that's the rule, not the exception. And well, when it's actually something big, when it's something small scale, when it's like a small minor mishap, like a quick little social blunder, people people quick apologize, and because they know that shit will move on from there. I'm talking like real apologies for real blunders. Know what I'm saying? It's it sucks, but it is what it is. Triple B, Blue Bladerbot with the 5. If the Saudi prince asked me to put a character in a fighting game I was making, I'd do it. But he'd be eternally stuck in Q tier. 11x worse than F tier. 11 times worse. Oh, like they did. What's the name of that one soccer player? I remember the Saudis had SNK put like some fucking soccer player the Saudi prince liked in a fucking Fatal Fury game. What the fuck was his name? Yeah, that'd be funny. Ronaldo. Yeah, like do what they did with Ronaldo, but like make him like triple F tier. Just make him like the worst. make him the worst. Give him a way to have him play like a fucking Shaq Fu character, where like all of his fucking moves, like even just moving around, has like way too many startup frames for no reason. Just shit like that. Yeah, just finesse him. Finesse him. You know what? I respect that, Triple B. I respect the idea of wanting to just finesse them. Take their money and leave them with a shit product that they wouldn't want anyway. Yeah, finesse the shit out of them.
What's not fine is apologizing over and over again for the dumbest shit. That's audience capture, and people will never forget it. But even worse than that, it brings attention back to the thing you did wrong. Bad move, even if you do feel bad. Now, the final option is doubling down, which can work. If you know you did nothing wrong and people are overreacting, just prove them wrong. Sounds great. Here's the thing though, like apologizing, it brings more attention to the thing that you did. Also, if you're wrong and the public doesn't back you up, this is easily the worst response out of the 3. You risk calling your own fans wrong, which is almost never a good idea.
Oh my god! I don't even know this video. Hold up. I don't even know who this guy is.
You risk.
I don't know who this guy is. I don't know what the context of this video is. All I know is I've seen a clip of it where he talks about living in Britain and how much it sucks. And I love it. I fucking live in a fucking shithole. UK's a shithole. The weather's never good. Everyone here's a prick. They can all fuck off and oh, I love it. I wonder if I can find it. Because Birmingham is a fucking shithole. Can I find that? Can I quick find that? Hold up. Because of Birmingham, I'm probably butchering the spell. Because Birmingham is a shithole. I
just woke up in a fucking steaming mood, yeah? Because I live in a shithole. Do you know what I mean? Birmingham is a fucking shithole. I hate the fucking place. I fucking hate it. It's full of dickheads. I fucking hate it.
I love that video so much. It's full of dickheads. I fucking hate it. Oh shit, dude. Good stuff. Triple B with the 5. All of his movements are delayed. Oh, like not even too much startup frames, like lag even. All his attacks, even specials, deal chip damage. And even if they squeeze out a win, it still says you lose. Yep. That's what I'd do. Just finesse them. Fuck it, just finesse them.
calling your own fans wrong, which is almost never a good idea, and then they'll just walk away. The problem is Bill Burr built his entire brand off never saying sorry. Now imagine his response to being called out for shilling for Saudi billionaires. Bill went fully on the offensive, as he usually does when he's in some sort of controversy, but this was a bit different. It's one thing to rip into someone for getting mad at you for saying a bad word. It's another thing to rip into someone because they pointed out inconsistencies in your morality, which you use to gloat and mock other people when you don't hold yourself to the same standard.
That is why I try not to base my jokes and observations based on moral grandstanding. That is the okay. I try to be nice, but I'll be the first to admit if and when I'm being a dickhead, okay? If I came into this fucking YouTube shit making a video about like a poorly drawn Sonic web comic by okay. I'm obviously a dickhead, okay? I'm obviously a dickhead in some respect. That's why I don't. It's just not a good. It's not a good idea to try to make a moral high ground out of comedy. Okay, now I ain't gonna hold you. Like, it's funny when it's funny to see someone fuck around and then, you know, watch them squirm during the find out process. That's definitely a fun time, for sure. I mean, hell, that's kind of what we were doing last night, laughing at that with the Afro Man situation. Yeah, the Adams County Sheriff's Department, they fucked around and found the fuck out, and it was fun to laugh at them. But, you know, I'm not gonna say that I'm somehow you know, the most moral person above. I'm not above them moral. I'm not above Afro Man or them morally just cuz I'm laughing at a stupid situation. Nah, I'm just laughing at a stupid situation. Sometimes you can just be a casual observer pointing and laughing at the stupid shit you see on the side of the road, regardless of any of what's right and what's wrong. Bill Burr sucks Saudi dong.
You kind of don't have a foot to stand on. Now here's my spicy take on this, and you might not like this, but Bill Burr doesn't owe his fans ideological purity.
Oh my god, schisms don't even yeah, one of the officers that sued Afro Man, his name be Sean Grooms. That is an unfortunate last name. That is I'm still laughing about it. I'm still fucking laughing about it. Fuck you mean his name is Sean Grooms? Sean Grooms what in particular? Let's see. Better than the cops that stole money from Afro Man's house? I mean, I've never stolen anything from anyone's house. I've never stolen anything from anyone's house. I will say that. I've never gone that far. You know, and in the event something was taken and they asked for it back, I gave them the whole thing back. You know, there was nothing ever came up short, like with the Afro Man trial. Know what I'm saying? Nothing ever came up short.
He's a comedian. Despite what comics may think, they're not that important. And neither are YouTubers for that matter. But when you moralize and build a brand off of saying literally billionaires should be put down like rabid dogs, that is a quote from Bill Burr, then take money from billionaires to do a show that's meant to help whitewash human rights violations, I mean, that almost feels like a bad joke. I'll happily say that these billionaires in America should be killed, but not the ones in Saudi Arabia, because they might actually kill me or even worse, not pay me. Now, this is one.
Yeah, can't get not paid. God damn. It's worse than death. Yo, Brett, you said it earlier in chat about how creators end up in their own cow pipeline. Is exactly. Look, I'm gonna say, I've said this from the jump. I've been saying this since 2021, 2022. If you are into lolcows or anything of that nature, so you can feel better about yourself because at least you're not as bad as X, Y, or Z. If you're watching that type of content to feel better about yourself, you are watching it for the wrong reason and you need to get out of it. You need to get off the shit. Okay? Basically, you are fermenting your own farts and huffing it like paint at that point. You huffing that shit, that literal shit from your ass like it's goddamn computer duster. Okay, that's what you're effectively doing. Okay, you're huffing your own farts like computer duster when you do that. Okay. Laughing at the misfortunes of people doing stupid shit on the internet is solely for the purpose of laughing at someone doing stupid shit on the internet because they did something stupid and it was funny. That is all it should be. It should not go any deeper than that. The second you try to make it go deeper than that, you're fucking up. You're huffing your own farts as duster. Triple B with the 5. Thought of a gag where I play Lemon Grab's unacceptable speech or screech, then take the numbered speech page in Sonichu 1 and edit it to make sense. And take the numbered speech page. I don't remember the numbered speech page. It's been so long. It's been so long. I don't even remember what happens in that comic no more. I'm forgetting. I don't even remember what happens anymore. I don't even recall what happens in that issue anymore. It's been so long, and it's been a while since I could hold my head up high, and it's been a while since I said I'm sorry. Plush Garage, yes but no. I gave myself a rule, okay? I may revisit Sonichu at some point, but it has to be like, I don't know, 2027, 2028, maybe even 2029. It has to be far enough removed from my video. I made that series around 2022, 2023, and I want a considerable amount of years to go by before I'm like, alright, let's revisit this shit. The way I have with, like, Empress Teresa and things of that nature. It's gotta be... I have to be, like, enough time away from that sphere of the internet has to have gone by, know what I'm saying? I have to be known as more than the Sonichu Reader Drift King guy by that point. You know, it has to be that far enough removed. Know what I'm saying? That's the rule I set for myself.
One thing to,
if I even do it at all,
go to this festival after everything, right? Like, that's bad enough. It's hypocritical, but I guess at worst you could say Bill Burr's morals are pointless now because they can't be universalized, aka it's wrong unless I benefit. But I think if he had just taken the backlash, accepted it, and moved on, it probably would have been fine. You might get a comment here or there, but like, I think people wouldn't really care that much. They might have been upset for a couple weeks, but it would have been forgotten about eventually. But Bill didn't do do this. He didn't even double down. He tripled and quadrupled down, calling all of his fans, and I can't believe how insane this is for a professional comedian, racists and idiots. Now, he probably assumed people would agree with him, but the opposite happened. People were pissed, mostly because he never even addressed the main criticism. It was just ad hominem attacks on his own fans instead of engaging with the ethics or just the actual point that.
Yeah, basically he said the equivalent of he said the modern day equivalent of anyone who disagrees with me is a poo poo pee pee pants, is a big fat duty head, is a dum dum. That's basically what he said. He said the modern day buzzword equivalent to that. God damn. What a dickhead.
He was a total hypocrite. He just called his fans
looks like his wife's
racist morons. He has this classic line where he says, "You probably couldn't even point these countries out on a map."
I can't believe you went to that place I can't find on a map.
It's so out of touch because I guarantee most of his fans aren't mad because they think Saudi Arabia is like Iran or Afghanistan or something. They're mad because he's a complete fucking hypocrite. Bill's argument basically becomes, you are morally wrong for even questioning my choice. Obviously, this didn't help, and the backlash got so bad that he had to address it even further, which got even more backlash. So now we're in this horrible feedback loop where people are just shitting on Bill Burr. Now, online criticism rarely results in consequences, but in this case, Bill Burr's numbers declined significantly on his podcast. The audience isn't stupid. If you tell them to leave, they probably will. But you might make the argument, well, he's just replacing his old audience for a new one. Bill has mainstream clout, so who cares? Well, he went on Conan to address this, and it went so poorly, people walked out of the live show.
Ooh. Ooh. I was really interested when Bill was revealed as a surprise guest. I think he's a smart guy. Curious how he'd respond to all the flack. Let's see here. He went on a bizarre rant how he did such an incredible act of good by doing this festival that anyone upset at him is a moron who doesn't know where Saudi Arabia is on a map and must think everyone there is a machete-wielding, people-beheading psychopath because they've never actually been to a country like he now has. We couldn't believe how self-righteously he went on about how because he went and performed comedy there, he helped advance the people over there to be closer to where we're at. That's that he is now able to that he is now able to see that the Saudis are people just like us because they like the same jokes. That his critics are just bots, and that the only way to make money these days is to troll and outrage people. That's why we walked out of yesterday's live show with Bill Burr. Oh, that's rough. That's rough. That's rough. Bill, what are you doing? What are you doing, Bill? What you doing? No. Oh, man. Triple B with the 5. The page where Chris had a number of conversations between Sonic and Sonitrue. Trying to read that made me irrationally angry, and I need to edit it. Oh, yeah. Bro. Trying to read that comic in general was a chore. The actual reading. The speech bubbles were fucking everywhere and nowhere at the same time. The grammar and the spelling was fucking... Yeah. Yeah. Why you think I made that summary video? Why you think I made that review summary video? Because I wanted to be able to give people the experience without actually having to go read it. Pretty much.
Bill used to be able
because reading it, the act of reading it fucking sucks.
To win over a hostile crowd, now he can make a good crowd hostile. He's talking about how they have a cheesecake factory in Riyadh.
And I will tell you, the Cheesecake Factory in Riyadh, man, it's incredible. It's right next to the Pizza Hut and the KFC, and if you want a pair of Timberlands, it's across the street next to the Marriott, catty corner to the fucking Hilton.
Who cares if there's a Pizza Hut in Saudi Arabia? Nobody.
This is like a parody of what other countries think Americans are. He also said that this was progress for Saudi Arabia now that they're having comedy festivals there. And I will admit, this might be a really genius point. Saudi Arabia has been making some really impressive progress between their torturing of journalists and bombing of innocent people in Yemen. In fact, in just the last few years, they allowed women to drive and Jews to enter the country.
Listen, what went going on over there was a super positive thing. If you actually give a fuck about those people and how they're living over there, there's going to have to be these types of things to kind of pull them in.
Being real for a second, trying to pass off a lavish comedy gig where you can't criticize the dictator is not the start of a social revolution. The ego you have to say...
Yeah. Those are not comparable by any means. By any stretch of the imagination. No. That is not comparable. That is not comparable, bro. That is not comparable. There's
some bullshit like that and really believe it. Like, imagine if Bill Burr performed in North Korea and claimed the same thing. Completely unrelated, but I'm going to be exclusively making content with the Iranian government, and if any of you get mad, just know they do have Nike products available for purchase in Iran, so it's actually you who is wrong for getting mad at me.
Wow, I clicked pause at just the right time. I was about to say something, but he beat me to it. Well played, Ghost Gum. Well played.
Now, personally, it might be hypocritical for him to do this, but who really cares, right? He's a comedian. You're not supposed to look to him for moral guidance. You're supposed to look at him to laugh. But what rubbed me and a lot of the people the wrong way is the self-righteousness and downright contempt he had for his audience. He comes across as so unlikable, so arrogant, despite being an objective hypocrite, especially as a former fan. And if any of you former fans are out there, you might feel the same way as me. Bill keeps saying he doesn't care about the backlash, which is why, of course, he keeps responding nonstop and defending himself. It's funny because you can't just hop between I'm in the right and who cares so flippantly and not get called a moron. Even as of recently, he's still responding to people criticizing him. Like, bro, let it go.
Yeah, at this point, like, how long ago was it? Like, at this point, you're letting it define you. You've let the controversy define you.
I think the general consensus is how dare you go to that place and make those oppressed people laugh, you fucking piece of shit. I can't believe you went to that place I can't find on a map. And this bot said I was upset about it.
Oh my god, yeah, Neon in chat brings up a good point. Yeah, the metric for progress is how many American corporations have set up shop in a Saudi Arabian city. Yeah. How many Xboxes get sold in the Saudi Arabia Walmarts? There's what. There's so many people, they have, Saudi Arabia has, I don't know if the actual city's called Mecca or if it's called the Mecca, or if it has like its own name, but it has the Mecca. I forget that whole situation, but there's a pilgrimage that every Muslim has to take. Like traditionally, every Muslim has to take this pilgrimage to the Mecca in Saudi Arabia at least once in their lifetime. Okay? Part of the reason Pakistan has such a big Tekken and King of Fighters scene is because people buy a lot of gaming stuff from Saudi Arabia while they're there for that pilgrimage, for that visit, right? So that, it's that so many Xboxes. So
now I am.
They sell
like
so many Xboxes there, chat.
In this clip.
General consent.
They like Halo. I bet they also play. I don't know. Do they have Halo over there? Do they? Now I gotta Google it. Do they play Halo in Saudi Arabia? Why does that low-key sound like a song title? Yeah. Yes, they do play Halo in Saudi Arabia. Okay. Now I want to make that a song title. I don't know why. It's got that question. That question just has that song title flair that I love. Know what I'm saying? Do they play Halo in Saudi Arabia?
It sounds weird, but honestly, the response offended me more than the action itself. You might say I'm wrong for saying that, but it's just how I feel. And I think it's proof that the best way to respond to controversy online is to literally just ignore it. The hypocrisy of guys like him and Dave Chappelle is just so funny. Again, railing against cancel culture and loving free speech, but then happily censoring themselves for oil checks. By the way, Bill Burr flies helicopters in his free time and is worth $25 million. So to use his own quote, I guess who wouldn't take $1.5 million? But don't act like you're doing something moral or righteous. You're just a sellout shill comedian. Own it. As I get older, I realize being online kind of sucks, and it kind of resorts in people doing what Bill Burr is doing right now. I love making these videos, but I rarely engage in online discourse because, as we can see, it literally melts your brain. Bill Burr has resorted to laughing like the Joker on his podcast.
Watch too many Super Bowl highlights. Who won Super Bowl IV? The Kansas City Chiefs. 64 toss power track.
One of my favorite.
But Ghost Gum's got a point. Ghost Gum's got a point. The internet got a weird way. Here's the thing about the internet, okay? Rarely, very rarely do morals and mass communication, especially mass communication with a check, ever really, like, mesh together. That's just not how the game is played, unfortunately. That's just not how it's played. Because, you know, to get the... Because, to put it lightly, to get the attention of the masses to communicate, you gotta make a lot of noise. And that's gonna hurt someone's ears. My ears! Know what I'm saying? Or maybe I'm just talking out my ass. But, yeah, the internet got a weird way of melting people's brains. Okay, so remember to detox, chat, basically, is what I'm trying to say. What I'm trying to say is remember to detox. Remember to internet detox every now and then. I like to take breaks every now. Why do you think I never stream on, like, Thursdays? Never. Like, every now and then I might stream on a Wednesday or a Friday. Never on a Thursday. Because Thursdays are doomsdays. Okay? Those are the days. Thursday is my day to go out to the pool hall, to the local pool hall, toke up with the homies, and then gorge myself on some bomb-ass Denny's. Okay? That is what my Thursdays are for. Exclusively. I rarely even check the internet on Thursdays because fuck that shit. Now, that's just once a week, and that works for me. Maybe a different type of detox regimen is better for some of y'all. I don't know. I'm not telling you what regimen you should have for detoxing off the internet. All I'm saying is, you should probably do it. You should probably do it. Okay? At least take a day of the week. Or maybe a vacation, like, away from the internet, because the shit definitely can and will try to melt your brain. Yes, Denny's. Yes, Denny's. I know the cook there. He give me free bacon. Stinky Fist, the Black Dragon with the 5. I like how conversations on religion, like all things with Doom, converges on early 2000s video games. What? I mean, It's what I do, man. When I'm not making music, when I'm not making videos or making music or like at the gym, I'm usually playing some like OG Halo, Return to Castle Wolfenstein, some like some shit like that. Oh, I've been meaning to get into SSX Tricky. I have it. I have it right there. It's staring me in the face. Shit like that. That's just my vibe, dude. That's just what I like to do. Beats by Z3PO with the 5. You ever finish that track you made while playing Earthworm Jim? No, actually. I've been reworking the beat to that, honestly. I don't like how it starts with the chorus and goes into the verse. I didn't like that. I don't know. It just didn't feel like it didn't feel like it flowed right. Know what I'm saying? So I kind of been like reformatting the beat. So it starts with the drums for the verse first and then kind of like builds up. So then it like explodes into the chorus. I kind of been reworking it. But I haven't finished it, but I'm still working on it. I'm working on it. Ted comment with the 2. If it's so important, Bill, why not do it for free? What was the question? I said, Stan, if it's that important, why don't you just upload it on the internet for free? Get out of here, Kyle. I'm trying to use the bathroom.
Comedians has been reduced to this. Now, does this taint his legacy? I have no idea. I'll still laugh at his old stand-up clips, but honestly, I'm just kind of done with him now. I've been reading books, watching movies, and consuming a lot of stuff that isn't YouTube. And what I realized is Bill Burr's movie Old Dad sucks so hard. Like literally, it's actually terrible. Do not watch it. Instead, watch my members only video review. I promise your money won't go to the Saudi government.
Thanks for watching, guys. We have a bonus video on the channel right now about Reddit mods, specifically this guy who is just too funny.
Oh my god, I keep seeing this guy everywhere too, kind of like H3. I just keep seeing him everywhere. I don't care. I don't care. What typical balding old ass dumbass millennial Reddit mod says something stupid. In other news, the sky is blue and grass is green. Like, the fuck, man? The fuck? Why do I keep having to see his dumbass? I don't care. He's a dumbass. I can tell by looking at him he's a dumbass. I can tell by the face he is making. The face he makes while he talks. He is mid-word here, I can tell. Just by how he visibly looks while he talks, I know for a fact he's a dumbass. I know it. I can just tell. Why do I need to keep hearing about him? I don't care. I don't care what he said. 'Cause I know it's dumb. I already know it's stupid. Well, I mean, I technically said the same thing about H3 earlier. I said something about H3 showed up somewhere in this video. He talked about Bill Burr on H3 on the H3 podcast. And I said something along the lines of, I have never willingly watched Ethan Klein content once in my life because I have negative interest in anything that man ever does. I never had anything against him. You know, back in the day. But now, like, I keep getting, oh, did you hear what happened to Ethan Klein? And it's shoved in my face so many times that, like, now on principle, I just don't like him on that fact. Okay? It's like that song that you always hear at every fucking grocery store. And, like, all the time, and you hate it. You don't even remember why you hate it. You just hate it. Because it keeps popping up. And you don't want to fucking... Ugh. So, anyway, that's this video. Good video. Subscribe to Ghost Gum. He makes some good stuff. Let's see. I have about a half hour left until it's time for me to get to Betty Buys so I could wake up in the morning for band practice and shit. So let's see. What? Okay, I want to watch this again before I
just woke up in a fucking steaming mood, yeah? Because I live in a shithole. Do you know what I mean? Birmingham is a fucking shithole. I hate the fucking place. I fucking hate it. It's full of dickheads. I fucking hate
it. I love that video so much. So let's see here. Ooh, we could watch more Mystic Knights. Yeah, for anyone just stopping by, haven't been popping into my streams as much recently. We've been watching Mystic Knights of Tir Danog, which be like this weird Power Rangers but in medieval times type of thing. It's really weird. We've been on a Power Rangers ripoff knockoff like craze recently. We watched Tattooed Teenage Alien Fighters from Beverly Hills like a couple months back. Fucking Vampires, which I don't feel like watching Vampires tonight. I'm sorry, chat. I can't do Vampires. Yes, Van. It is a show about like Transformer like car Transformers Transformer type Johns that like suck the fuel and gas out of other cars. It's a really dumb show and I hate the ever-loving shit out of it. But, you know, I power through it for chat. I power through it because, you know, we gonna get to the end of it eventually. Just not tonight. I'm really not in the mood. I'm really not in the mood for vampires tonight. I'm not in that mood. Oh, I will say this though. You know what I will say? This has nothing to do with anything, but like the shirts are almost done, chat. The shirts are almost ready. I just gotta publish them. I got the builds made on CrowdMade. Know what I'm saying? Okay, I got one for Sector Complex, one for Cruel King, one for Celestial Spires, and one from Smoke Sessions. Alright? Yeah. There might be Club Doom shirts coming in the very near future. And the cool part about these shirts is these shirts, I've tested this, chat. I've tested this. These shirts, when they come in, are going to come with QR codes printed on them in like on the back tag, where you can scan the QR code and it take you to a mega upload folder of the album designated with the shirt. So you can get the Sector Complex shirt, you know, scan the QR code printed on the shirt, and get the Sector Complex with the shirt. That's the plan. That's the idea. They should be coming really soon. Real soon. Because, like, I have them just about ready. They should be, I'm gonna try to have them, like, out and ready by either tomorrow or Monday. I'm gonna try to get the CrowdMade shit going. And I've used CrowdMade, I've tested CrowdMade enough times that, like, I know that the shit will come in a timely manner. I've tested at least, like, 3 products. And they come in, and the quality, it's pretty decent quality. I like the shirt that I got. I liked the test hat, although the test hat's QR code didn't work. So we're not going to be able to do QRs with the hats. But the shirts work, and I tried an AirPod case, but I didn't care for the AirPod case, so I don't think I'm going to do AirPod cases. But, you know, I'm liking CrowdMade so far. Noel with the 10. What I hate about these comics who went to Riyadh is they claim they're promoting some social change in Saudi Arabia, but they have no leverage as they took money directly from the royal family. Yeah, the issues with Saudi Arabia, I wouldn't even say are like, I wouldn't even say it's a, like, I'm not going to speak on Saudi Arabian culture, right? I've never been there. I've never spoken to anyone there. I don't know what the culture of the people there is like in general. I can't speak on that. But all the issues people seem to have with it are all policy-based. It's all policy. We don't agree with the policies of the Saudi Arabian government and the royal family that runs it. We don't agree with those policies. That's what we're mad about. And they don't address that. They don't address it at all. They're just like, well, they have a McDonald's in Saudi Arabia, so they're okay now. Like, fuck you. Sure. McDonald's breakfast burritos slap, but I'm not going to Saudi Arabia for them. Okay? I'm not going to Saudi Arabia for some bomb-ass... I don't even think... Hold up. Could they... Are the... Okay, now I gotta look this up and make it a song title. Are McDonald's breakfast burritos haram? Whether McDonald's breakfast burritos are considered haram depends heavily on the country. They are generally halal certified. However, in Western countries like the USA and UK, they are not certified halal and contain pork sausage, which is haram. Okay, so they probably use something other than the pork sausage to make the breakfast burritos in Saudi Arabia. So my guess is they use other. Right below that, I see r/Muslim Lounge. Huh. Muslim Lounge. Like, what do they mean by lounge? I guess it's just where someone asked the question, and no, it is 110% haram. Same with any other restaurant that doesn't sell halal meat, at least here in the United States. Okay. So they may or may not have breakfast burritos in Saudi Arabia. It depends on what they use, if anything. Yeah, it sounds like a slip-slop. Sounds like just a hangout place. Sounds like a hangout place. But I had to pop the question. Ooh, okay. I know what we can do for the next, 20 minutes. Wow, okay. I know. Blue Bladerbot earlier in the, either this week or last week suggested something really funny. It was Guitar Player Simulator, right? And I checked out that channel's other stuff. And their channel is just filled with hilarious shit like that. I love Gen Z Simulator. This is just a good channel. I recommend Skullmug, XX Skullmug XX. I'm gonna just subscribe to him now. Cause yeah, his shit mad funny.
Keys to your 0-bed, 0-bath apartment.
Oh, at last, true American
zero
freedom.
beds. This takes me back to college. This takes me back to college. Oh, yeah. I feel right at home.
So, I did a thing. Anyway, I'm signing a new bill into law called the Fuck You, Eat Shit, and Die Bill.
All right.
And there's so many others like this. I wonder if I can find the YouTuber simulator. Where's the or the YouTube simulator? Where is it? Can I find it? Real quick? I love the day at YouTube simulator. Dang it, I'm not seeing it. I might have missed it. Come on, thrifting simulator. Coworker simulator, YouTubers. Oh well. Hold up. Can I at least watch? Alright, there's Boomer Simulator, Drunk Simulator, Baby Simulator, let's see, Canada Simulator, Uncle Simulator. Oh, Guitar Simulator.
Stop that right now. I swear to fucking God, if you play that fucking song.
You need to stop playing this fucking music and get a real job. You're a fucking bum. I can't believe.
Nice Whiplash reference.
Okay, here's the part that I wrote for you. Try to get this down by tomorrow.
Yo, okay. I have met so many fucking drummers in my years that do this. Why? Why do y'all keep doing it? For any drummers in chat, can y'all just, like, stop drumming when people trying to talk to you, please? Please? Please. It's the most annoying shit in the world. I'm trying to tell you something. We can't hear you over the fucking cymbals and the kicks and the and you don't need to practice blast beats while I'm talking, okay? Please. This is why you need LAN parties.
Oh, I got a shit. How much for 2 minutes, baby? Shut you mother. That'll be $3. Goddamn pussy liberal. When I was your age, I was working 160. Oh, I got a shit.
Hijo de puta, where are you gonna start? Oh my God.
Te voy a dar una razón para que llores.
Who is this party even for?
Shut up.
Listen up, hijo de puta.
Oh, sounds like Pops at the door. Oh, excuse me,
sorry.
Bob. Sorry. I'm off to work, honey. Yes, very pleasant, very nice. Oh, sounds like Pops at the door. Oh, excuse me, sorry, Bob.
Oh,
Sorry. I'm off to work.
Not accurate. Not accurate. Not accurate. Not nearly enough en routes.
Hot cheese, boy.
Honey, that's your 5th beer.
And one of it.
Oh my God, it's the guy from Fortnite.
She's old, but she's still rude. Hot cheese, boy.
Babe, let's go have fun. What do you want?
Taco Bell?
No.
McDonald's?
No.
Chili's?
Do you even love me? Why didn't you answer?
Because my dad was hit by a car and died.
Okay, so you hate me? Babe, let's go have fun. Babe. Shaking, not scared.
Could be purple, could be pink, depending on how you mix that shit. Money to be gotten, I'm gonna get that shit.
Oh, dude. Some kids are born with it. What did I tell you, man?
Shaking, nuts.
Right there.
Some fucking balls,
Here it is! Here it is. This is what I was looking for. Live footage of YouTube headquarters. Yeah, I love that. Nice touch there. Nice touch. It really do feel like that.
Sir, no! You're a fucking idiot!
Just casually deleting all the fucking YouTube. Oh shit. Yeah, that's my favorite.
Hey, nice tits, baby.
Thank you.
Have you been drinking tonight, sir? Want to see my penis?
I need directions to the freeway.
If you had the simplest understanding of the American... Oh, nice to meet you, milady. Thank you for the gold, kind stranger.
I see the average intelligence isn't ready for cinema like this.
I don't have time for my Marvel rant tonight. I don't have time for the Marvel rant.
Can I read your palm?
I'd really rather you not.
Just give it here.
Did you hear about that new conspiracy theory, bruh?
No, I haven't.
Dude, no. You got it.
1280, please.
Coworkers, man. Coworkers. Coworkers. Coworker rant for another night, chat.
No, I don't have any money. 189.
Can you break
What the
100?
fuck are you doing here?
It's 32 even. It's 32 even.
And everything in the register! Oh my god!
Oh my god, is that Meat Canyon?
9.
Can you break 100?
It's 32 even. It's 32 even.
And everything in the register! Oh my god!
Oh my god, is that Meat Canyon? It sounds like Meat Canyon.
This real? Chat, what is that? I don't think anybody's gonna buy GTA 6, bruh. Oh, my DoorDash. BRB, chat.
I feel attacked. I feel personally attacked. JK, I actually just cleaned my studio and I never ordered DoorDash because I don't know, just I always like going for pickup. I'm more of a pickup guy. Okay, I hate paying extra money just to have the food sent to me. Okay, I'd rather just drive there and make a day of it with the homies or something.
Order for... Oh, my God. What's that fucking smell?
You never come out of your room anymore. You installed a shit bucket beneath your chair.
Oh, I need my bucket, Dad. This real? Chat, what is that? I don't think anybody's gonna buy GTA 6, bruh. Oh, my DoorDash. BRB, chat.
The fucking... So good. All right. But now I gotta head out, chat. I gotta head out. The Bill Burr topic took way longer than I expected. We usually knock out a topic like that, excuse me. We usually knock out a topic like that like within a half hour. So tomorrow I'll try to hit up more of the recommendations that people gave me. Maybe tomorrow we'll fit in some vampires. Alright. And I'm gonna try to get them shirts ready next week, alright? So, peace, as always, and I'll catch y'all later. Sweet nectar.